Let's do a review on the RedTiger A6 triple camera dash cam. As the name suggests, it's a triple camera setup, so you have one camera looking at the road, one camera for the interior of the cabin, and one camera looking out of the rear of the vehicle. It comes in a really nice box, really nicely packaged. You have a quick start guide, your user manuals, and the main attraction. This is the main camera for the A6. You have your interior camera. This is going to record the interior of your vehicle, and then to the front side, this is where your front-facing camera is located. At the bottom, you have 4 buttons for different settings: lock footage, unlock footage, and you can also navigate the menus using these buttons at the bottom, even though you have a touchscreen. You have ventilation grills on the underside and the top. Not like heat will be a big issue here, given the fact that this has a supercapacitor, not a battery, which is very important if your vehicle is going to spend a lot of time in the sun. Supercapacitors are a lot more heat resistant and they last a long time. The 64GB memory card comes pre-installed, but it can take up to a 256GB memory card. In terms of size, it's 4.5 inches in length, so a little bigger than the A4, but it fits all international standards regarding the dimensions and specs for dash cams. Also in the box, obviously, you have a rear-facing camera. This camera records in 1080p, so the rear camera 1080p, the interior camera 1080p, and the front-facing camera 2.5K. The third and final box in the main box is your accessories box. So in here, you'll find a few clips, you'll find a backup base mount in case you have to change the camera to a different vehicle, an installation tool, and your 12-volt power adapter in case you want to power it without the hard wiring kit. You want to do it the old-fashioned way. That is also included in here as well. But don't be that guy. There's a hard wiring kit that comes with the whole package for a reason. This allows the camera to record even while the car is parked for 12, 24, or 48 hours. When in 3-channel mode, you only get 2 resolution options: 2.5K plus 1080p by 2 or 1080p by 3. But in 2-channel mode, the max resolution goes up to 4K with the interior camera operated at 1080p. So you have 3 options. You can set the recording duration in either 1, 3, or 5-minute segments. You have your G sensor, so this is how hard the impact will be for you to lock the recording. Driving fatigue monitoring between 1 to 3 hours. Obviously, you have your Wi-Fi. It is a Wi-Fi and GPS enabled camera. And just like its younger brother, the A4, you also have the voice commands over here as well. You have a night mode feature, either on, off, or auto. There are no infrared lights to the front, so I'm guessing it probably just boosts the contrast and color at night. You have your parking mode option. You can only use this if you have the hardwiring kit installed. You can test your GPS signal to see if you're getting good signal where you are. You have the ability to set your speed in either miles per hour or kilometers per hour. You can add the date and timestamp, or you can remove the date and timestamp from the recording. You can flip the rear camera or rotate it depending on how it's mounted. Turn on Wi-Fi. Turn off Wi-Fi. Now to switch between the cameras, you can either use the button underneath the camera or you can use the voice command. Lock video. Show rear camera. Show front camera. And what I've noticed is that the A6's voice commands actually pick you up better than the A4. Like while you're driving with road noise and everything going on around you, the A4 may get you like 60% of the time. But the A6 seems to get you, I would say, 90% of the time. Show front camera. Show rear camera. One thing to note, there's no AI artificial intelligence going on here. You have to say the commands exactly as it was programmed or it will ignore it. You can't say take off the screen. You have to say it exactly how it was in the manual. Turn screen off. Turn screen off. Turn off screen. For the test, you have the main camera on top recording at 2.5K, and that's because I had it in 3-channel mode. The rear camera, which is supposed to be pointing to the rear, is the one at the bottom. So you have the front and the bottom both facing forward. Also, on the A6, the font is bigger for your speed and GPS and time data than it is on the A4, so it's easier to read on the A6. Not a big thing, but I'm pointing it out. Also, check this out. Because you have the 2 cameras on one body, one supposed to be facing inside and one outside, you can turn it sideways and get a sideways view of your driver's side window and your passenger side window at the same time. No more reaching for your phone and getting yourself in trouble. Just turn your camera sideways and you can seamlessly record any interaction, any altercation without any drama, without any fuss. The interior camera has 4 infrared lights, so even in total darkness, you can still see what is taking place inside the vehicle. The infrared lights for the camera. So this is what my S24 is seeing right now. It's not seeing much at all. This is what my S24 is seeing right now. It's not seeing much at all. But this is what the camera is seeing. So even in total darkness, you are still able to see precisely what is going on inside the vehicle. You also don't have to adjust the entire camera body to get the perfect image on the inside of the vehicle. You adjust it to see the road, and then you can adjust this independently. This is on a kind of ball mount, so you can tilt it left, right, up, down, any way you want to face it, which means you also don't have to turn the entire camera housing to get a sideways profile view. You can just tilt this to the right or tilt it to the left. All in all, the A6 is a very competent camera. You have everything you can want in one package: 3 channels, a touchscreen, voice commands, GPS for your speed and your location data, 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi for fast connectivity between the dashcam and your phone via the app, parking mode so you can record while the vehicle is parked, and you can turn the camera left or right to record left and right driver side and passenger side window at the same time.